Hi, it's me, it's Monica, and I wanted to take the opportunity of me wearing this dress, which was from my original Minnie Mouse costume, some photo sets that I posted back in 2015, to talk to you a little bit about my social media history. So basically, long story short, I joined Facebook as my male self back in 2007. I was working at a software company at the time, and everybody was starting to sign up for this thing called Facebook. And so I did, signed up, set up an account, didn't really use it much. Then about a year or so later, maybe a year and a half later, I actually started using it, posting pictures, did what most people do, kind of, connected with old people from high school, people from college, some old coworkers I hadn't talked to for more than a few years. It was really nice, really enjoyable. Pictures of people, their kids, their families, posting pictures of me and my family, and just kind of interacting with people, that you hadn't talked to for a long time. So it was, just really, really nice. It was just like kind of a great platform. Also signed up for a Twitter account at the time, but honestly, the whole 140 character thing just like really wasn't my thing. So I didn't really use it much. But so anyways, I just kind of use social media on Facebook as me, as my male self, up until about 2015 or so. So going back a little bit further in Monica's history, so I am dating myself here, but I actually had an AOL account, 94, 95, 96, and I would go on and, as Monica. And, would just chat with people, interact with people, didn't post pictures or videos or anything like that back then. But, I interacted with people, about fashion, dressing up, trans, lifestyle kind of things, just, very curious at the time. 'Cause I've been doing this since I was 4 years old, so I never really talked to anybody about it. So it was nice in those early days of AOL and kind of those messaging boards that you could talk to other people about, things like dressing and trans issues and, things like that. And, it was a good outlet for me. So anyways, flash forward to about 2014. And I started working from home, and I started riding my exercise bike while I was working. And so, I started getting a little bit more fit, getting a little bit more toned, because I was actually pretty big at the time. And so I started getting more into dressing, kind of this happens to a lot of girls I know, like you start losing weight and things start looking better on you and you get more and more into dressing. And so kind of what ended up happening was, once I was done working, I kind of wanted to keep working out and exercising. And so I kind of needed something to pass the time. So I thought, why don't I set up a Facebook account for Monica? Facebook's been great for me as my male self. Let me set up a Monica account. And so I did. And, I started going on some of the groups and talking to some people about trans things and some trans groups, and just, really met some really great people. And so I kind of started towards the end of 2015, wanting to share, my outfits, my fashion, things like that. And so I started taking some pictures and I started posting into Facebook. And so, like I said, I built up friends over time. I built up followers over time. I had about 30 outfit, sets of photos. I had, videos for each of those outfits on Facebook. And then finally I decided, I kind of want to make like just an intro video. Hi, this is me, it's Monica. That's where, hi, it's Monica. Hi, it's me, it's Monica. That's where that came from. And so that first intro video, I posted it to Facebook. And it just, it took off. There's no other real way to put it. And so within kind of the next couple months there, I had 5,000 friends. I just would get an onslaught of friend requests all the time. I had over 10,000 followers. And, it was absolutely amazing. I was interacting with people on, great levels from all over the world, all over the country. Met some really, really fantastic people. And so what ended up happening was, unfortunately, I was generating a lot of traffic, right? So you post a photo set or you post a video, you have, 15,000, friends and followers, you start, generating some traffic. And so I basically started getting these things from Facebook that said, oh, let us help advertise your business. And so it's like, well, Facebook, I'm not a business. It's just Monica. It's just me on Facebook in my spare time when I'm working out, interacting with people, and then, posting, pictures of my videos or pictures of my outfits and videos of my outfits and things like that. And so basically what ended up happening, I really think because I refused to pay to use Facebook, they ended up suspending my account. And basically they came back and they said, okay, Monica, we want to see a photo ID with the name Monica on it with your address. And I said, you know what, Facebook, the last thing I am going to give to you is my personal information. And this was before all that Facebook stuff happened, where everybody said, oh my God, look at what Facebook's doing with our personal information. And I just thought, you know what, I am not going to pay to use a site that everybody else uses for free. And the last thing I am going to do is give you my address so that when I do a Google search under my name, boom, there's my address for everybody to see and come knock on my door. I said, you know what, it killed me. It really hurt because I had spent a couple of years building up that account and building up those relationships with people, but I literally just had to let that account go. I tried to set up another account, and of course they killed it right away. No, you can't, you got to pay. And I just refused. So basically I was in this quandary where, I wanted to still keep interacting with people. I still wanted to keep, the social media presence. And I basically couldn't use Facebook, which is like the social media platform. And so, I kind of gave some thought, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to put my eggs in one basket anymore. I'm not going to let any one platform do this to me again. I had met some amazing people on Facebook, and there are people, some of them that I haven't even reconnected with. I mean, people that we would video chat with that would send me, hey, Monica, look at my new outfit. What do you think? And I'd send them back a video saying, oh, look at this one I got yesterday. And, talking about trans things and real issues, helping each other out. And, it really killed me. But Facebook, they took that away from me. And I still haven't reconnected with some of those people. So basically at the time, this was late 2017, about, 2 years, a little bit longer that I had this Facebook account. I thought, so what am I going to do? So I thought, you know what, let me just diversify across different platforms. I remember Twitter. I've used Twitter. Obviously, Twitter's around. So I said, you know what, let me set up a Twitter account. And then I said, well, what's some other social media platforms? The next thing I found was Tumblr, which is really great for me because I like to do a lot of writing and things like that. My first post to Tumblr was, basically a short little bio about me. And then I thought, with these videos, I had always been a little bit nervous to set it up, but I said, you know what, I'm going to set up a YouTube account. And it is what it is. I'll post videos. If I don't get any views or any likes or whatever, it is what it is. So then I set up a YouTube account. And then I found out about VK, which VK.com, it's basically Facebook in Russia. It's Russian Facebook, I should say. It's, not Facebook, but literally you go on there, VK.com, and it's Facebook. But basically it's Russia. It's Russian Facebook. And I've met some amazing people on there. It took a little while for it to kind of get going because obviously, I only speak English, I don't speak Russian. But I found some really cool people on there that, I've interacted with. Some really amazing, beautiful trans girls from Russia. You check it out, VK.com. So I have that set up. And then I kind of thought, you know what, I don't want to run into this whole you're a trans girl, you're not so-and-so, that's not your real name. So I actually set up a Pornhub account and I set up an X-Hamster account. And, don't go thinking you're going to go on there and find nudie pictures of me or nudie videos or dirty videos, because that's actually, I just post my normal stuff on there. It's me fully clothed. But actually, I've met some pretty interesting people on those two platforms, as I'm sure you can imagine. I get some really great, compliments. People I've talked fashion with on there. I'll get 38 hits on a YouTube video, and that same video on X-Hamster, I'll have 1,000 hits. So it's kind of one of those things where, I know those numbers are those numbers, and, I'm not going to make money off of them or anything, but it's neat to see. And so basically just what I decided to do at the time that Facebook, this whole thing happened, was let me diversify across all of these different platforms. And so I have my content on there, and I've met great people through all those platforms. I had an Instagram account that I set up actually not too long after Facebook, and I've actually had that one account this whole time. That's the longest running account that I have, is that Instagram account. It's probably been about getting close to 2 years now, and I'm about getting close to 3,500 followers on there. Nowhere near my original Facebook numbers, but like I said, I've met some really great people. So, I've been wanting to make this video for a while because I know, some of you who follow me on Twitter, or some of you that are friends with me on Facebook, or, you follow me on YouTube, or you subscribe to me on YouTube. You kind of wonder, why does she take the time to post her stuff to 7 different things? And you know what it is? It's because I don't want what happened to me with Facebook to happen to me again. I don't want to be sitting there one day going, okay, I have no social media platform. I have no way to interact with people. I have no way to get back in contact with, people that I've developed these really, good friendships with online over time. So anyways, just thought I would take some time to kind of explain to you kind of my social media history and kind of why you see me posting to all these different platforms. If you're happy with one platform and, you're perfect with it, I'm not saying you should do it. It's totally up to you. But diversifying really has worked for me because, like I said, I've met great people, different platforms, different types of people, different places all over the world. It's really just been fantastic. So anyways, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Just wanted to explain that social media history to you.